Hello everyone, welcome back to Alfred Yoga Academy. அன்பார்ந்த அன்புள்ளங்களே, Alfred Yoga Academy பயிற்சிக்கு வந்ததிலே மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி. இன்றைய ஒரு புதிய நாள். இன்றைக்கு நம்ம ஒரு மனிதனோட உடல்ல இரத்த சுழற்சி blood circulation எவ்வாறு சிறந்த முறைக்கு இது கொண்டு போகணும் அப்படின்றது யோகாசனத்து மூலியமாக நம்ம இன்னைக்கு கையாள போறோம். அதை நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். அனுதினமாக மனிதர்கள் நேராக கால் ரெண்டும் தரையில் பதைத்து கையை ரெண்டும் விசிறிக்கொண்டு நடக்கிறான் அல்லது உட்கார்ந்து கொண்டே இருக்கிறோம். இது மட்டும் போதுமா ஒரு மனுஷனுக்கு ஆரோக்கியத்தை தர்றதுக்குன்னு கேட்டாக்கா கிடையாது. நம் உடம்பில் 1008 உறுப்புகள் இருக்குது. ஒவ்வொன்றுமே ஒவ்வொரு வேலையை புரிந்து இருக்கிறது. ஆகையினால அந்த ஒவ்வொரு உறுப்புக்கும் முக்கியமான சில விஷயங்கள் போய் சேரணும் அப்படின்றது பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா, முதலாவது சரியான மூச்சு நமக்கு தேவை. ரெண்டாவது ரத்த ஓட்டம் சரியாக இருக்க வேண்டும். இந்த 2 விஷயத்துக்கு தான் நம்மள ரொம்ப அழுத்தி இந்த யோகாசனத்தை பயிற்சியை நம்ம செய்ய சொல்லணும். இது செய்யறதுனால என்ன நடக்கும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா, உங்களுக்கு முதலாவதா உங்களுடைய உடல் அழுத்தத்தை குறையறத நீங்க கவனிப்பீங்க. pressure of the body கொஞ்சம் குறையும். உங்களுக்கு லகுவா இருக்கும், அதாவது கொஞ்சம் லைட்டா இருக்கும். இந்த லைட்டா இருக்கிற நேரத்துல பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களால மன நிம்மதி அடையும். மன நிம்மதி அடைஞ்ச பிறகு உங்களால எந்த ஒரு காரியத்தை எடுத்து செய்ய முடியும், தைரியமாக எடுத்து செய்ய முடியும். எந்த ஒரு ஐயப்பாடும் ஐயோ என்னால முடியுமோ முடியாதோ அப்படின்றது ஒரு ஐயப்பாடு உங்களுக்கு வராது. உங்களுக்கு அச்சமும் இருக்காது. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்கக்கூடியது அநேகர் எல்லாரும் வீட்டுல செய்யக்கூடிய இலகுவான ஒரு ஆசனம் தான். அதுல சில பேர்த்துக்கு உடல் பரமனா இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா உங்களால சில கட்டத்துல உடலை உயர்த்த முடியாது. இருந்த பட்சத்திலும் அந்தந்த உடல்காரங்களுக்கு எப்படி செய்யணும் அப்படின்றத இன்னைக்கு நம்ம டெமோ பண்ணி காட்டுவோம். நீங்க வீட்டுல எல்லாரும் தயார் நிலையில இருங்க. இதை நம்மளோட சேர்ந்து பயணிங்க. My brothers and sisters, today we're going to do something which is very, very important for mankind, where we're going to focus on the breathing and also the blood circulations in our body system. We have many organs in our body and many functions. One organs but many functions that which we have discovered and which we did not discover. And in some certain places the circulations might goes to reverse. When it goes to reverse, then we might have some kind of complications. For example, when we are run of short breath, we thought all the while we thinking that we are just lacking of breath. But what makes a person to feel like short breath? We can inhale as much as we want, but we still feel like it is not there. Why? Because the blood circulations is not so smooth to carry over your oxygen into your pulse to all the bloodstream. For that reason, oxygen is a part, is very important, yes, but the second part is your blood circulations. Right from the top of your head to the tip of your toe, your blood circulations is very, very important. And if it is slow down in one portion or one part, you might feel pain at that part. You might feel like you want to shake your legs. Even though you sit on a chair, you still want to shake your legs because you feel uncomfortable. And when you keep on shaking, you feel like the blood is slowly moving. You are forcing the blood to move. By right, it should be happen by automatically. And what makes the blood to move slowly is because of our behavioral pattern, our lifestyle, the way we sit, the way we walk, the way we lie down, and the posture that we are living in. So, my dear brothers and sisters, today we're going to do something which is very easy pose for everyone who can be done. And in some posture where you have to carry your body, you might feel difficulties for some people who are obese or fat. It doesn't matter. For all the groups of the people, we have some different modifications of the asanas. For children, it's another part. They can go more advanced because they are not so fat, not so plump, not so obese, but they are just nice for to do. And they can go more advanced level. But for teenagers and people like us, grown adults, we might feel some difficulties as our age is catching up. And some of you might have some complications within your body. You might have your pressure problem, you might have your sugar problem, and some other issues. Whatever it is, put aside, trust in God, and have faith in yourself that you will be healed. Not only by prayer alone, but your effort is. So today we're going to do something which is going to enhance and boost your blood circulation within your body. How it's going to happen? Of course, our heart is going to pump faster a bit, and we're going to have body temperatures raised up, and we're going to have a little bit sweat compared to yesterday. Yesterday, I heard from a lot of you complaining every day we are keep on doing this yoga and you are getting tired. As I mentioned, you can take a rest, a gap, and then do, but don't quit a day. You try to quit 1 or 2 asanas. When we are doing 3 sets of asanas, you can do like 2 or 1. So in that case, you can improvise your stamina. So today we are not going to do most advanced level, but in a basic level. But it's going to give a good impact to you today, now and itself. While you are watching this and while you are engaged yourself in these yoga classes, you will have that experience. As what we mentioned in every classes, before you come for this online coaching of yoga class, you have to done some activities which is stretching and warm up. When you prepare yourself physically and you're ready by your strength in your mental state, then you're ready to go. Now we're going to do a small sequence of asanas which is going to help you to move all the blood in your body, and we're going to focus more on the waist below. இன்றைய ஆசனா நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்கா, ரத்த ஓட்டத்தை சுத்திகரிக்கிறதுக்கு செய்ய போகிற ஒரு ஆசனம். இந்த ஆசனத்துல பாத்தீங்கன்னா இடுப்புக்கு கீழே இருக்கிற பாகங்களை அந்த ரத்த ஓட்டத்தை சுழற்சியை மெருதுவாக ஆக்கி சுறுசுறுப்பாக ஆக்கி அது மீண்டும் நம்மளுடைய கிட்னில ஃபில்டர் பண்ணி நல்ல ரத்தத்தை ஈரலுக்கு அனுப்பி ஈரல்ல இருந்து நம்மளுடைய ஹிருதயத்துக்கு இந்த உடல் முழுக்க பம்ப் பண்ண போகுது. இதை தான் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு செய்ய போறோம். ஓகே, பாருங்கள் நம்ம செய்யலாம். Come, let's do the yoga today. We have to start off this with mountain pose, Parvata Asana. Bring your left leg forward and Virabhadrasana variation 1. Come down again to mountain pose, Parvadasana. Bring your right leg forward, Virabhadrasana variation 1. Slowly come down. Again, mountain pose, Parvadasana. Left leg bring forward. Left leg bend, body straight. Spread your hands and head look towards your left. Slowly come down. Again to mountain pose. Do not worry for those who can't see. I will change my position so that you can see from the side view. Again mountain pose. right leg forward, Namaskar, inhale up, Virabhadrasana variation. Sorry, I have done something wrong here. Supposed to be Virabhadrasana variation 2. Okay, your right leg forward, bend your knees, your body straight, hands spread. This is Virabhadrasana variation 2, warrior pose. Slowly come down, come back to mountain pose, Parvadasana. Again, left leg bring forward, stand still. You're going to raise your right leg up, and then your hands and your head straight line. Come down. That's warrior pose variation 3. Again, come to mountain pose. Your right leg forward, Virabhadrasana variation 3, warrior pose variation 3. Mountain pose again. Left leg bring forward. Left leg bend, right leg, the knees don't bend, straight. Your right hand bring below your right leg knee, and then your left hand inhale and bring up. You must have stretching here. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Okay, again come to mountain pose, Parvadasana. Now right leg, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Slowly come down, mountain pose, Parvadasana. Left leg bring forward. Your left hand bring in beside your feet. Stand up, stretch up. This is Trikonasana, triangle pose. Slowly come down, mountain pose. Right leg bring forward, your right hand inwardly, and bring your left arm up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Come down. Mountain pose. Left leg bring forward. Now this time, left leg front, right hands bring closer. And your left arm bring up. Slowly come down. Mountain pose. Right leg bring forward. Left arm bring closer. Your right hand bring up. Come down. Mountain pose, Parvadasana. Kneel down. Sit in Thunderbolt pose, Vajrasana. Stretch your hand. Inhale and bring up. Lift up your shoulder. Virasana. Slowly come down. Rest your hands on your knees. Now inhale. Exhale, drop down. Child pose, Balasana. And slowly come up. And rest. If you are following us from day one, each compilations of the asanas, the posture, is specifically for certain functions that we are focusing for. For instance, like Vinyasa Yoga sequence 3, it's for another purpose. Vinyasa sequence 2 is concentrating on your abdominal part, and this is not a vinyasa, but it's a compilation of some asanas which will be concentrate waist below, where you have to place your leg in and out abnormally and to twist and tilt your hip so that you disturb the slow motion of your blood circulations to enhance it, to give it some heat up, to sweat, to make all the minor meridian points, the pulse within you, to activate it and push back the reverse blood circulations to come up again. We have artery, we have vein in our body. We have two things, we have artery and we have vein. I'll show you the picture of the artery and also the vein later on towards the end of the class. One is where the blood has been sent off. It's going to all the parts of the bodies. And the other one is coming back. It's coming back to the heart. It's one sending and another one is coming back. And the sending and the coming back should work equally. It's like a circle. If sending alone works and receiving is not coming back, chances of 2 or 3 of your valve will be shrink. The demand is there, but then the blood doesn't want to come. Or vice versa. You receive it, but then you can't pump out because of some fat within your artery, the artery wall. It also can cause you collapse, palpitations, you will feel giddiness, blackout, sweat. This is called minor attack. So in order to prevent all this, I'm not here to give you 100% guarantee, I'm not God, but we can do something to minimize the worst and maximize the best. We are here trying to maximize the best that we can do in order to minimize the worst that could happen to us through the yoga that we're going to do now. Okay, while doing this, what will happen? Now itself, when you sit in this position, you feel very comfortable because why? You have done some stretching. As soon as you complete this and you sit in this position, some of you can, some of you do not feel comfortable to sit in this position. This is called Thunderbolt Asana, Vajrasana, where you have to bend your knees and sit on your heels. But some people can't. It's okay, it doesn't matter. As the time goes, you can try. When you sit at this position, your abdominal up to your chest, you feel very comfortable because sweating, one thing, your blood is moving on. But what happens at the waist below? The blood that moving on your abdominal area and also below your waist is totally different. Below your waist is very slow and And that's why some people, when have some disease, it pop up at your leg region, below your knees, or at the thigh area, or at the buttock region. You can see some spot. Why? Because the unsaturated blood will normally be deposited at the waist below the kidney level. So because of the gravitational pull force, it will be there. So how can we bring this up again? First of all, you have to stir your blood. You have to distort the normal pattern. Secondly, you have to bring your body upward down. And when I say upward down, don't get surprised that we're going to do headstand. No, we're not going to do headstand now, but we're going to do shoulder stand. We're going to put all the body mass, heaviness, the pressure on our shoulder itself, and we're going to raise up our leg pointing the sky. Okay, before we go into that practices, I would like to do this, what we have done just now, the sequence of the yoga for the blood circulations. Let us do it again, and this time I'm going to face on my side view so that you can see from my side. Okay. We start off with mountain pose, Parvadasana. Bring your left leg forward. Virabhadrasana, variation 1. Come down. Mountain pose, Parvadasana. Right leg forward. Virabhadrasana, variation 1. When you go down, you cannot just simply bend your knees itself. You have to pull your body forward. As you can see, this leg and this leg splitting two. Move this way. And also pull your body backward. This way. Once you're done, come back to mountain pose, Parvadasana. Bring your left leg forward, bend your knees, spread your hand, turn towards left. Warrior pose, variation 2. Come down, mountain pose, Parvadasana. Right leg forward, warrior pose, variation 2. Come down. Mountain pose, Parvadasana. Left leg, bring forward. Right leg, we're going to bring up. Come down. Again, go for mountain pose. Right leg forward. Warrior pose, variation 3. Parvadasana. Left leg, bring forward, bend. Your right hand below your right leg knees. Left hand, inhale up. When you're doing this Viparita Virabhadrasana, you bend forward. This is my right hip, this is my left. As you bend backward, you can feel the severe pressure here, where your kidney resides. Inhale and bring up. And slowly come down. Again, go to mountain pose. Bring your right leg forward. Inhale up. Slowly come down. Mountain pose. Bring your left leg forward, your left hand towards your leg, and your right hand bring up, Trikonasana. Come down, mountain pose. Right leg forward, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Mountain pose. Bring your left leg forward, your right hand towards your left leg. Inhale up. Exhale down, mountain pose. Right leg forward, left hand on the floor, right hand on the top. Come down to mountain pose. Kneel down and sit in Vajrasana, Thunderbolt Asana. Your hands locked. Stretch outwardly. Sit straight. Inhale and bring up. As you bring up your hands, your shoulder has to be stretched up. Look straight. Normal breathing. Slowly come down. Rest in Thunderbolt Asana, Vajrasana. And the last pose, inhale up. Exhale, drop down to child pose, Balasana. Come up, inhale, exhale, rest. This is how we should do slowly. And today's asanas, much people can do, many people can do, because it's not that tough, but yes, you have to sit to the 90 degrees. Doing the asanas in a easy mood and also in a constant disciplined mood is totally different. You can do easy come, easy go, but then the benefits and the effect of doing that pose, you won't reap 100%, because where you have to sit lower, you have to sit lower. Example, I'm showing you one of the asanas. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. You can also just simply bend a little bit and goes down to do Trikonasana. This is one of the example. But if you want to achieve more, you have to bend the leg to 90 degrees, which is this. As if someone can sit on your lap. This is called Trikonasana. The degrees of doing this and this is totally different. Okay? This is what I tried to mention just now. You can do easy pose or you can do a bit pushing your limit. If you put a little bit of your effort to push your limit, you can go extra. You can go extra mile. You can bend, you can twist. And by doing so, Viparita Virabhadrasana, as I mentioned just now. You go to 90 degrees, your hands you bring downward, and then you raise your hand up. Inhale up. Curve. First, you are having stretching over here. You can just simply do like this, but you won't have the benefit enough. If you keep bringing your body downwardly, you're actually compressing your waist here. Okay? You may try at home. These are the degrees where we will bend extremely slow by slow. If you just keep standing there, do Chinchai. If you do Chinchai pose, you will enjoy by doing yoga. Call yourself as I'm doing yoga, but then end of the day, what you reap, what you bring back to yourself, what benefit do you get, that's what counts most. Results. To have the results, the actions has to be put in sufficiently. Okay, this is what I wanted to share with you today. And the next one which I'm going to do is, we're going to bring our body backwardly. First, we're going to raise up our body up, put the entire weight on our shoulder. For those who cannot carry your body, I humbly request you, maybe you can go towards the wall. Let's say this is the wall. You go to the wall, put your leg up straight, and then from there onward, use your both hands to carry your body weight. By doing so, you will carry your entire body mass and stay there for some time. If you stay there for some time, what possible will happen? What possibilities is there for you to experience? Well, you will have some pressure towards your neck and your face. For some people, poor blood circulations, they will feel the entire pressure, the blood, the pressure is on their face, and you can see the face turned red, full of blood. It is good. Why? Because the blood is coming up to your brain. Your brains will start to work more well. But it is not good for those who are having high blood pressure. High blood pressure people, you should not do this extremely, but you can do it mildly. Instead of raising up your both legs up straight, you can bring it to 45 degrees. Meaning that the pressure won't come that much to your neck region. Because high blood pressure people, they will have some blockages in their body. The blood is intoxicated blood because of your acidity, uric acid in your body, and which that acid has refluxed and shoot to your brain. That is why you have the high blood pressure, and you will have the palpitations whenever your anger shoot up. Your blood pressure also will be shoot up. So to bring that down, you have to eat more of the green vegetables, which is high in alkaline, so that will balance your acidity in your body. Okay, let's see how to raise up the body. I'm sure all of us has, lying down on the floor and put our legs on the sofa while watching the TV, right? Similar to that, what we're going to do now. First part, I'm going to facing on the side so that you can see what are the degrees that I can bring my leg up. I'm still sweating. I'm going to lie down and then press my leg down here. Slowly I'm going to bring my leg up. In this position, try to bring your leg up. Doesn't matter if you can't make your knees straight. You want to bend, you can bend. But try to have the pressure under your laps and your calf muscles here. And at the knee below. Try to stretch your leg and bring up. This is step number 1. The next one, you bring down, rest for a while. Why? Because you are using your tummy muscles to stretch and hold your leg. You rest for a while, then again you bring up. This time we're going to bring above our floor level. Bring up and then swing front and back, front and back, front and back. At one count you push up and hold your hip bone. This is your waist. Hold tightly. Still your body is not straight. And at this point, you may shake your leg a little bit and then cycle. By doing this, the unsaturated blood is slowly coming down, and then reverse cycle. And then widely open and close, open and close 3 times, and zigzag. Come down. Slowly release your leg and rest. You will feel some kind of pressure at your pelvic region and also your chest region. Just relax and take a deep breathing at the count of 3. What we're going to do the next is a bit extreme, advanced level, and those who are flexible enough to do this, you may do. For our existing students, you can do. For those who have newly joined, try. If you can't make it, don't force yourself, because this, you need someone to be beside you to monitor you. The next one is the same method. Move your leg back and forward and then push up. At this point, your chin has to touch your chest. Like a candle, you have to stand straight. you done, bend your knees and touch your forehead. And then hold your toes. And you can wake up by doing somersault. How to do so? Obviously you can't see because it's out of the camera spec. I try to do it by facing you. Just give me a few minutes. I need to rest and regain the oxygen. What are the benefits of doing this? We are not showing any circus show to anyone. We are not trying to prove to anyone that we are so flexible enough. No. Each and everybody has their own designs and has their own speciality. Well, I can't do what you can do, and maybe you are not up to what I am doing. But it doesn't matter. Practice makes perfect. As we are going through on the track, we keep on doing. It will be easy for us to do. Okay? Now I'm going to face at the other side, back. My head will be laid on here and my leg will be pointing towards my back. And I'll try to bring up, and by the time I wake up, then you can know how this mechanism works. Okay? I'm going to do it again. So watch carefully and you may try at home. Lie down comfortably on the yoga mat. Bring up your leg. Make straight. Move front and back. At the count of 3, you jerk your body and bring up. And then move, shake your legs, loosen up. And then cycle. Reverse cycle. Open wide, close, open and close, stretch. And then bring the knees to your forehead. Hold your toes and stretch. And you can turn backwardly. This is how it should be done. And if you do it properly, you will feel very light. Because, and at the night you can sleep like a baby in a peaceful state. Why? Because entirely day you have been sitting down with your neck up and your leg down, and you're walking in the same way, you're sitting or driving your motorbike or your car in the similar way. You're giving most stress to both of your legs. And some of you might not have a proper wearing, chapel, slippers or shoes. So this itself may give you some pressure and a side effect to your hip bones or your ligaments. So while you're doing this, you're actually easing, you're releasing the stress and the pressure to your body. The blood will be slowly comes you will feel the pressure is been on your chest and also on your tummy. It actually been coming up, recycle, and then whatever the sediments, whatever the toxins will be separated, and you will have a pure, good blood running in your streams. And this is the reason why we are raising our legs up. As you can see, the first one, we just bring the legs up. Just the legs up. The bump will be rest on the floor. The second one, we jerk our body, use the support of our hand to hold our hip bone. Only the hip to carry. In this way, our body is actually slanting 45 degrees. Slanting. And the legs are pointing up. The last one, the third stage, where you have to bring your both palm from holding your hip to holding your backbone, center backbone. When you bring that up, your body will be in L shape, straight pointing up. Your chin will be touching your chest. This will be in this position, L shape. L shape. That is called Sarvangasana, meaning that the entire body is being laid up. It has been raised up. The entire body is being raised up. You only resting like a camera tripod, 3 point pointing towards the floor, which is your both shoulder and also your head. 3 points. The entire body is pointing upwardly. And this is the benefits of doing Sarvangasana. As soon as you're going to finish and coming out from the pose, you shouldn't just drop your body or just put down your feet. No, it's going to injure you. You have to gradually and slowly come down while bend your knees and touch your forehead and slowly bring your leg at the backward. Hold your two toes, your leg toes with your fingers and stretch the leg backwardly. That is called Halasana, meaning plow pose. Plow pose. Okay, Halasana. And right after that, open up a little bit of your leg. Both knees come to between your two ears. Rest down and then you push the floor. You will come back and sit in this position. This is what we need to be done. If you keep on doing this, not maybe every day, but a day after a day after a day, you will feel something different. Well, some feelings, some experience, it's very hard to put into words to describe how it is. It is very good for each and every individual to go to that extreme to experience that level. After all, we are just doing some physical fitness in a proper way where we squeeze and twist not only the outer part of the body but also the internal organ. When the internal organs is come to that momentum where the optimal health is, automatically it will reflect from your skin, how your skin looks like glow, how your face looks like glow. Some people's face looks so dull because internally got too many toxins. The body has too much of acidity, and you can see the hormones is imbalanced. You can see a lot of pimples is coming out. You can see some scars, some itchiness. And these are the symptoms. And some people, they can't even take seafood because the moment seafood is very high in acidity. If that acidity enter a little bit into the body, they will start to have some itchiness in the body. These are the side effects. Allergic to seafood. It is not the seafood but the acidic in the seafood. So this acid and that acid will come together, will give some allergic into your body. So the most important, which I have talked even yesterday and day before yesterday, it's about eliminating the acidity from your body and turn your body into alkaline. If you talk about my house got filter, I'm drinking alkaline water, that is very good. We should congratulate you, but drinking alkaline water itself will not going to help you. As I have mentioned in our first class, Even if you go to clinic, you buy a cough syrup, you can see a label in a black, thick, bold letters, shake well before you drink. Meaning that the mixture is not there. You have to shake well. Likewise, our body are not equally mixed. One part of below the waist is toxins and high in toxicity and also some acidity in our body. And waist up is totally different. And for some people, when the toxins level is trying to come up slowly at the waist level, they will feel some kind of disturbance. They'll feel like acid reflux. They'll feel like want to go for purging and also vomit. Why and how it happens, I would like to show you one diagram. This is how it looks. This is the lungs. This is the esophagus and also trachea. Esophagus will go straight to the stomach. Trachea will go towards the lungs. This is your liver, which is divided by three columns. Right after your food is being processed from small intestine to the big intestine, and slowly it will comes up. This is ascending colon. The waste will come up, piled up, and then comes over here and slowly will come down to your anus. This is the stool. The waste product will comes out here. But in many cases, people are having traffic jams over here. These intestines, small intestine and big intestines, are not working perfectly. For this reason, we have to do detoxifications of our body. We have to detoxify our body. As how we brush our teeth, we have to do internal cleansing. And we have a few methods of doing internal cleansing, which it's not that I do not want to share here in online, but different people, different way of cleansing. Basically, we have three types of body. We have Vata, Pitta and Kabam. Not Mata, Pitta, Guru. Vadam, Pittam and Kabam, which is air compilations of body, fire compilations of body, and water retentions. These are the three bodies. And if I say something generally, maybe some people have to go and do something else which is not suitable to their body levels. It might give some different complications. For that reasons, we are not there to share here. If you need anything, you might contact us personally and we will guide you. We will give you the consultations. So these are the reasons as how a tree is more important, the roots. As how the root is more important for a tree, this intestines is much more important for a person. How healthy is your stomach, how healthy is your intestine, that is how it's going to reflect as a byproduct of your life. If it is not so clean, then your life, whatever you're going to put in, it's not going to accept your body. Some people take some vitamins, some minerals, some protein, some carbohydrate or fiber just to make you healthy. But what are the percentage of the absorption power into your body? Is it 100%? If you put like 500 milligrams of calcium, do you think that 500 milligrams really goes to your body? Well, I will say no. I can challenge you. What I'm speaking here is pure science, which can be proven, which can be seen. Why we cannot take pure 500 grams of the milligrams of the calcium is because your intestines cannot absorb what you want, because there are lots of dirt covering the surface of your intestines. As it goes from the small intestine to the big intestines, the liquid will be absorbed at the small intestines, and the solid will go to the big intestines. And that's why God's creation is so great. It never comes like as soon as you put your foot from your mouth, immediately it comes at the back. No, it goes process stage by stage, and each stage it goes, it will digest, assimilate, absorb, and then it will change into glucose, and then it goes into your body, into your bloodstream, and that's how it works. So in order to have a proper absorption of what we are eating, we have to clean the internal stomach. And cleaning is one part. We have to do this kind of activity day in and day out. I'm sure some of you have some questions to ask. Feel free, don't feel shy or don't feel scared. I'm a very jovial and friendly person. You can contact me at any time. PM me, private message in my messenger. I'm there to assist you. My dear brothers and sisters, that's all for today. I hope I have delivered what I wanted to deliver today. If there is anything which you are not so clear or not sure of, feel free to contact us. Don't feel hesitate to call us. We are there always to assist you. With that, I would like to thank you and congratulate you for your patience and for your persistence of following us every week and every day. And I would like to bless you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Let the Lord bless you with abundance of health and also happiness in your life. Till tomorrow, see you again. Signing off from you now, your Master Alfred. God bless you.